Good morning. I tell you what, I was running late there. I had heaps of time, had about 2 hours to spare. Came down here and then just looked up. Oh, I've got 3 minutes and I hadn't turned the cameras on. I've got to make sure everything's... I've got an echo here, so I've just got to get rid of that echo. Because I didn't mute my TV. Oh, dear. Isn't it marvellous when you haven't got any time, you can get there on time. But that's gone again. Oh, wait a minute. I'll change these batteries. This is ridiculous. That's draining 2 batteries every session. Wait one. Let me show. 1, 1, 2. There you go. Was that coming up all right? Yeah. It's got me, but I've got to run a test meter over those because I think something's a bit die-dicky there. Let me just grab a multimeter and I'll just investigate this. Good morning, everyone. I'm Steve Hay. Colloquially known as the unorganised woodworker. No, that's not true. Woodworking masterclass is where you're at. Welcome to the shed. And I've kicked that camera again. Oh no, that's looking all right. What are we doing? We're doing all sorts of stuff today. Got to fit these doors. I've got the dust bead on here. We've got to cut that down to size. I will show you how I antique. I tried to antique it the way the books and everything else says antiquing brass. Didn't work. Wasn't happy with the results. So I'll show you what I do. Having a look at some carving because I want to put some carving on this cabinet that we're building over here. Might do a little bit more of that chair repair. I don't know. And whatever else comes up. Where's Max? Is Max in? Well, good morning, Your Royal Highness. We missed you. We missed you. But let me get up the top because I've got to say good day from the top down. Oh. Good morning, Ray. Oh, well, you were nearly at the top. Ray just beat you. Nice to see the moderators are in nice and early. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Oh, dear. See, and the thing is, Prunella, if you get in first, you don't have to say hi to everyone. You just say the person above you and that's it. It's all over. Trevor, g'day, mate. How did you go with that Camp Floral Bowl? Did you get it finished? Or did it come from together all over the place again? It annoys me when I can see half my workbench. So if I pull that, if I push that, no, that's got to come back. No, it's not going to come back, is it? Push that one forward a bit. There you go, that'll do. I'm just looking at the screen here, it annoys me. I can see a bit of my bench and I don't want to. So how did you go with that, mate? Devon, good morning. Brian, morning. Cindy, hello. Thank you for your saw advice and kind words. I will try to make my dad. Look, you've done that just by having the desire to do it, Cindy. Don't worry about that. I'm sure he's looking down. He's as proud as punch as you. And if I can help in any other way, send me some photos. Perhaps we can work something out. That would be good. Reginald, good morning. Oh, no, I just thought you were excited, Brian. I thought it was, morning, Steve, morning, all. But it wasn't. It was, hi, Steve, morning, all. But I don't mind caps. Hail to the mighty Queen of the chat room. Yes, we are not worthy. Well, we are. Hope you're feeling better, girl. You're back home. That's what we want to know. Louise, g'day everyone. G'day Andrew. G'day Isabel as well. Oh, it's Bob. Hello, Bob. Bob has entered. Bob, you've got a very short memory, mate. You've come down here. You've eaten me breakfast. Where's he going? Oh, no. We'll trick him. We'll come around here. I'll fix your little red wagon. There you go. See? Come around there and checking on me. Think I can't get you in my sights? Sadly mistaken. G'day, Wombat. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check these batteries because I put new ones in yesterday. So one would ascertain that this should have life back in it. No, dead as a dodo. 12.1, and they should be 1.5. So, bin, they're gone. Never have to worry about them again. It's all over Red Rover. We might have to check the one in the pocket because that's a day and a bit old. Let me just put my multimeter away. Oh, I can smell something, but I know what it's, I got this stuff bubbling away on the whatchamacallit. Yeah, the who's-me-call-it. There we go. Come on. Got to get up to 180 degrees, y'all. I just had to sharpen some lathe chisels for someone. And I've got the special dipping sauce that I put in there, and it puts a nice wax coating over the edge so they don't get ruined. So when that's melted, I'll show you what I'm doing there. G'day, T-Bone. Good morning, Andy. Woodwork learner is Andy, in case anyone's 1 a.m. I'm fast asleep enjoying my dreams then. G'day, Wolfie. Another day, another... Oh, I missed that. It shot up. Another day, another Trev. I like that cartoon you put up, Trevor, of that young lady and young man. Better not talk about it here, but it was funny. I enjoyed that. G'day, Ian. All yesterday I was in a stupor. Well, what's the difference between being a stupor or being in the chat room? It's all relative. I mean, we don't tax the grey cells too much. Well, we try not to. But I was looking for a rag, and there's one down there next to my feet. Morning, Wes. Morning, Ange. Well, we're into zombies this early in the morning. Chad, it's Anthony. He hasn't woken up yet. Chad, good morning. Okay, yeah, no, I reckon it's the cockroaches. They come in looking for food scraps that Bob's missed, and they just move it out of the way. Oh, that's good, Brian. I'm happy. I'm happy. You got excited. Yeah, I've got a bowl, but it almost had me beat. But I got off the canvas and knocked it up in the... I actually got one here. I was going to throw this onto... Blasted Bob Cam, get over here. I threw that one together. I was going to go and spin that. That will be interesting. That's beefwood. It's quite pretty. The medullary rays in that. You can see better on the top. But I don't know how it'll go because it's got a great big chamfer in here. But I figured just a little sort of type vase. We'll see. But I think I'll do that tomorrow. So we might have our first split stream tomorrow. No guarantees, but I almost did it today. And then I got sidetracked with other stuff. And I thought, nah, I'll do it later on. Yeah, nice ear warmers. He really does. Although, excuse me. Oh, one of my son's partners. She's lovely. Hello, Rita, if you're watching. Her dog is the quintessential Spot or whatever from the cartoons. He's a little white. I think he's a Staffy Foxy cross. A funny little thing. But he's got one great big black circle around one of his eyes. Bella. There you go, Rita. I remembered Bella. Say hello to Marley and Bella sitting on the bed. What am I doing today? I'm getting around to it. No, what do you mean doors? Is that it? No, since when is that all I've ever done? No, I'm going to play around with these. We'll fit these. We'll fit this cover strip. I want to look at some carving. So I bought some carving books down if anyone's interested in carving. And I don't know, we'll see what else happens. If we do get a spare hour, which I doubt, I'll go up to the wood shop and turn that. I'm just, hey Trevor, I'm having a look at the cracks in it, mate. I don't know. I don't know. We'll give it a go. Hi, Jeff. My worker is filled with a wonderful aroma of cedar. Is that the stuff you bought the other day? Get it, India. Wonderful. How are those brass hinges? I'm getting there, Brian. I was very disappointed with the results, but I came up with something that works excellently and it's very, very quick. So I'll share that with you shortly. Earl, slip in. G'day, Earl. How are you? And George, good morning or evening. Okay, that's got through. Now, all right, I'll show you. Did I chuck that on Facebook? Let me just, I'll just poke this on Facebook just in case anyone's interested and they want to watch. What do I need? Need a keyboard. We'll copy that. We'll open Face Up. Boom. And I'll show you what I'm doing. So it's not rude then. So you can see what I'm doing. Hang on, let me just crank this one up here so you can get over all this rubbish. And we'll go there. So I can't see that because I'm on the wrong screen. There you go. All right, this is what I'm doing. I'm just going to chuck this on Facebook. So we go in there and we'll put that in there. And that'll give me the wrong picture. Then we go down and hanging doors and king brass hinges and fitting cabinet. That's almost government speak, that isn't it? Fitting cabinet hardware. Oh, that's, huh? It means whacking knobs on. Okay, now I've just got to find another photo. I'll just put my generic up, I think. Where's my generic one gone? Who's flogged it? Same person that moves my... There we go, we'll put that one up. And we'll post it. And then I'll share it to Woodworking Masterclass. You're not going already, are you, Bob? Join us live in the workshop. You'd reckon spell check would sort of think TH, it would be, the spell checker go, oh, that's possibly the. It couldn't even give me an alternative. How sad is that? All right, I'm back. I'm bad. He's mean and I'm glad. There we go. Heavy sigh of relief. Get rid of that, because I don't need that, because it gets me into too much trouble. All right, these hinges. Now, I've got one that I've left in a solution of muck overnight, and it really hasn't done a darn thing. So I'll just take it out. It gives it a rose gold sort of look, but it's not the look I'm looking for. So I'll bring these over in a minute and you can see what I am talking about. And this is just experimentation. I spent a couple of hours on it yesterday afternoon, just messing around, trying to get the result I was looking for. And there's some really helpful, not, things on the net. How to antique brass instantly. Yeah, you got to buy this stuff called antiquing brass solution or brass antiquing solution. No, that's just not quite fair. I wanted to know a way to do it. So here, crank this down, getting closer, closer, closer. Okay, this one here, that was, okay, this is, I'll give you one that's untouched. This is the, what do they call that? Mythbusters. They call it something or other. Benchmark or test piece or something or other. What do they call it? Someone will come up with it. Okay, so that's what it is normally. Very shiny and yellow. You can't see it too well on that. This has gone dull and it's a bit of a pinky colour. Now that was in a iron oxide solution, which is what I use for ebonising, and then that had salt on it. Let's see if I can. Is that gonna? There we go. It's a bit better. And that was the difference. So one, you can say, oh, that's a bit better. You can see one's really gold and the other one's changed colour a bit. So that was straight ionised solution with salt, just left in there overnight. This one here was straight vinegar with salt and a bit of heat, 3 or 4 dips. It came up all right. It has got that worn sort of look to it, but it's not the one I want. This is the one that I left in mustard and really didn't make any change at all. But this is what I wanted to match. This here, and that definitely doesn't do it. That definitely doesn't do it. That one doesn't do it. But I reckon this one does it really, really well. And that's the one I came up with. So I'll show you how I did that on the last hinge that I've got to get. Hang on, I'll just let the boss man out. He'll be back. Oh. All right, so where is the hinge that I've... Okay, so this is the right hand. It's got it scratched in there. Right hand bottom hinge. And it goes in there. So I did those last night. Okay, perhaps we can go this way. What happens if we come around here, here? No, that'll do. Anyway, that's that hinge there. So I'll show you exactly what I do. And I think it's going to work no matter if you use, providing you use a dark stain, wood stain, spirit stain, I'm pretty sure it'll work. That we don't need anymore, so we can put that in there. Let me just have a look at this. Oh dear. Oh. No, I won't do that because I can use that for something else later on. Let me use this. We might have to go to 190, I think. Oh no, that'll do. What I'm playing around, well, I'm not playing around with, I've got, actually I'll do these now while I think about it. these two chisels I just had to sharpen for someone the other day, or yesterday. And so what I do, because they're very, very sharp, and the chap said he's not going to be using them right away, I've got some, I have no idea what it's called. But yeah, that's very nice and sharp. Take all that. I put inox on it last night. So what I'm going to do here is dip it in this cords, I tell you. If I leave that there, I guarantee it's going to fall off before the end of the day. Isn't that just the prettiest glue pot you've ever seen? Somebody did some folk art on that. It's pretty. But I want the inner. And all you do is this. Drop it in. Let it drain off. And that's it. Okay, now it's got a nice rubberised coating over it. You give that a couple of seconds and it won't come off. So I'll do that to the other one. If ever I had to sharpen anything and send it anywhere, that's what I do. I sharpen it and then put it in there, and actually I'll do it on one of my chisels so you can see it. Oh. Yeah, I'll give that not very long at all. We'll leave that there, and then when I finish this hinge, I'll show you how it protects. So they're finished, that's good. I can put those away. All right, let's get back to this one. What I do is, where's my heat gun? He says he's down here already. Dear, yeah, but you're just a trick. Wait a minute. The boss is in the house, so we're just going to have to put hinges on hold.
Do what you have to do.
All right, I'll do my hinges first. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Does everyone, no one mind? Because I know how popular she is. The amount of mail she gets between her and Bob, I just pay the bills around here. Have a seat, darling. All right. And I'll flick it around. I'll show her. There she is. The girl of the hour. Okay. So what am I up to? Got to get this camera right. There we go. Is that the one? Yep, that's it. So I've got a heat gun. You could use whatever, I suppose. You could try a hairdryer. I really don't know. I've got some wood dye. You could use a dark brown will do the same thing. This just happens to be ebony. And I don't know if this makes much difference, but I put it on anyway. And a pair of pliers, very important. And a wire brush. So the wire brush is to just get the lacquer off. You can feel that it's got lacquer on it, so it's just scratch all the lacquer off. Sorry, darling, didn't mean to hit you in the head.
You've got a bouncy head.
Yeah, well, it may be. I've heard rumours you were soft in there. Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. Now, yesterday I did this with sandpaper, so you can just use ordinary sandpaper. It will have the same effect. I'm just taking that lacquer off. Oh, it took my finger off then too. Yeah. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Fingers out of the way.
Well, I'll get your fingers out of the way. How do you propose I hold it?
I don't know.
Oh, I got a good idea. Can you come and hold this for me?
Why don't you hold in a pair of pliers?
Because you can't.
Just goes to show I'm good with material but not good with wood and other
No, you're good with everything, darling. I'm not going to be the one to upset you. Okay. So I've scuffed that up. Scuffed, not stuffed. Scuffed that up. Open your tin of stain. It's a really good idea if you take any work on your bench away, because you know what's going to happen if not. That's right. You're going to make a mess. Hold that. Oh. Get a rag ready. And what's happened? I've lost them, darling. They've all gone from together. Yeah, the mouse doesn't work, and then when I want it to work, it doesn't. It's one of those things. I'll put it up there. All right, so I've got the heat gun. I've got it set on 550 degrees. And I'm just going to whack a bit of heat into that hinge. You don't heat it up so much that it melts or it glows. You don't want it to get red. About 400 degrees, 450. The top heat on this is 550, so that'll do. I don't suggest you touch it to see if it's hot, because it will blister you. So you just give it a good bit of heat. And then drop it. No, don't drop it. Hang on to it with the pliers and put it straight into the stain, like that. So it's not hot enough that there's a flash point. And make sure you can close the flipping thing to get it out again. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. Come on. There you go. I did. I was very nice to it. And there you have it. Now, because it's hot, as soon as it goes in there, it actually cooks the stain on there. And then just wipe it off. And there you have an antiques brass hinge.
Can I make a suggestion?
You can go for it.
Why not have a saucer or a lid or something like that? Put the stain in that, so then you don't have to have the problem.
You could do that. That's an excellent suggestion. My wife observed what I just did and said, why don't I have a bowl to put it in? I think that's a good idea, because then I wouldn't run into that problem. But that was the first time I ran into that problem, so it didn't arise. It was a good suggestion. And I'm just going to get a little bit of this wax. Oh, I'll tell you what. And rub it over the hinge. Oh, it smells nice. Now I've got horrible black stuff on my hand. I can't touch that quilt. Where's the black bits? There you go. For my money, I'm very, very happy with that result. Now you might ask, why heat it up first? Well, I did some experiments with it yesterday, and if you put it on cold, it'll just wipe straight off. because it's a timber stain. It's meant to suck into the timber and it'll just sit on the surface of metal. But by heating it up, then put it in, it actually cooks it on. So then that won't rub off. So I hope that's of help. That was a big learning curve for me the other day. I thought that was good. Oh, and here's that chisel I just did a 4. All right, so that now is a solid covering to take it off you. I don't want to cut myself when it comes off. Oh, there you go. It just comes off and your edge is nice and sharp. I guess if you wanted, you could put it on there as a safety thing, whatever. Anyway, that's what I use that for. So let me clear the way. Are all the nurses on call? We haven't got John. Is John in? Are we in the hospital? Yeah. I don't know, because Susie's gone all out today. She bought one of her big ones down. Okay, well, come over here and we have a look at this. Oh, well, 43 years now you're worried about it.
Nice to me.
I am. I bought you a cup of tea this morning.
You did,
I did, and biscuits, and I woke her up too, but it was 7:30, so I think that qualifies.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, now, I might could just touch the black bit. But first of all, we've got to have a chat, because everyone's going to say hello to you. They will. I've lost my mouse. It's moot. I'm just lucky that you love me, or I love you. I don't know. T-Bone. Okay, let me just hang in there. Dinner. Welcome to the workshop. I'm going back 10 minutes. Oh, is that when Susie walked in? Okay. You wouldn't think that aircon was working, would you? No. It is.
First thing in the morning, you sort of think, oh, it's a bit chilly, and then within about 15, 20 minutes, it's not.
It's not. You're talking very quietly today.
I don't.
Because I'm here.
It's just me.
Yeah, it is.
Just me.
Ah, that's nice. Oh, we're off on a Tim Tam things. Oh, there you go. Well, that's good, Jeff, because you're in front. You can't burn it by doing that. Jeff just ran inside to take the bread out of the oven.
That's a good idea.
When he got inside, he realised he hadn't put it in. So,
okay.
So bread's going to be a little bit late at Jeff's house tonight.
We just don't want you getting into trouble, Jeff.
No, it's good to make your own dough. Yeah, I'm back to Prunella, where she says, handy way of keeping sharp points in check, less accent. Yeah, but you've got to take them off when you use them. Although it would be an excellent woodworking tool for Maxwell, I think. I'll tell him that when he comes up. With salt all over my bench now. Prunella says hi, Brian says hi, Louise says hi, Devon says hi, Andy says hi, Cape 6. No dog today. Yeah, mate, you didn't know.
Yeah, he's there.
There you go. There he is. He's there. The whole family. Good ad for Woolies. Send them an invoice. Hey, Steve, got an email from Carve. It was all about IMUF. Well, it's about time they started carrying something. I hope they got some in stock. Excellent. Bobster is somewhere supervised. He is. Trevor says, g'day. Wombat says, g'day. This is to you.
Yep. I can't remember all the names, so I just go hi in general.
Jeff used to do that. He'd introduce you to two people and then he'd go, mate.
Yep.
I just see it now. Sue answering the phone similar to Hyacinth from Keeping Up Appearance, the hair residence, lady of the house.
No, Mrs. Bucket.
No, that was my mother, wasn't it?
It was your mother.
It was my mother
Very
to a
much
T.
so.
Awfully. You know what? Oh, dear. You didn't see, so she's here. Flying Hinge, yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Oh, dear. And Oh, yeah, no, she graciously let me finish the job I was doing. That's true. Oh, g'day, Sue. Any Tim Tams looking at me? I'm speaking Aussie. There you go. Fair dinkum. Ridgy Didge.
Need the Tim Tam.
She does. She, wrong, Trevor. Sue, my dearly, I nearly said departed, beloved. No, we've had that, and I don't want that again because it's too traumatic.
It is for me as well.
300. Well, you were asleep at the time.
I was.
350 cents. $3.50 you paid for Tim Tams the other day, didn't you?
I did.
That is junkie talk.
Horrified.
That's junkie talk. Wesley, Steve tells Sue Angie lives here and her work. Lives here and Angie wants the sewing machine again. Well, there you... Oh, tell Angie loves her work. So Angie likes your work too. See, we should go to the States. We'd appreciate it over there.
Yeah, I reckon.
That's it.
Nobody wants us in Australia.
Wire wheel and fingers. Yeah, it's a good combination. Oh dear. Ian says hi. Trevor, I do pretty well with them right now. A bit of pulling. What's that? That's a bit like pulling legs off ants trying to change these hinges to antique. Yeah, but it's worth it. Yeah, I did. I nearly dropped it in there, Andy. Okay, I think we're up to it. Hi, Sue from Shropshire. Hey, that's where Pommy Mark comes from. Marky Perks. And he'd be working. You working, Mark? Mark, you work. Sonia, make sure he's working. That's it. He comes from around Shropshire. Okay, 1 sec. Let me count. Okay, John, we were waiting for you. Is it there? Is it happening? Because if there's less than 12, she's not going to do it. So you're going to have to fudge the figures. How many kids are they in there today? I've got to see if I can do it. Kyle, Hope, Ruby, and Elijah. There you go. Yeah. What?
Is it the Children's Hospital in Ontario?
Yeah, is it the Children's Hospital in Ontario?
Ottawa.
No, well, don't. You're confusing me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
John, is it the Children's Hospital in Ottawa? If so, my granddaughter's been there.
She has.
She has been there, and she reckoned the staff were very friendly, and she was very pleased to leave.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just her. 46. Oh, okay then. Luckily, we bought a good one. I think we should swing around.
I think we probably.
I will, because this is a biggie. So this is going to mess up all my cameras. Don't you worry about it, darling. It's all right. Don't worry, Bob. You stay there. Hang on. I'm going to swing this around so we can get the full panoramic view. Do you like that on there? I just got to give you that. My grandkids gave me that for Father's Day. What happens in the shed stays in the shed. Except for when it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, how big do we need it? We need it. Oh, what do you mean not quite that big? You can't lift it that high. It goes to the ceiling. Look at that. That's it. All right. I reckon that it's not going to touch the floor, is it?
No, not if you reach up high.
Well, I could reach up high without straining. You're the one that's straining, you little... No, I am. Do I have a broom? All right, here we go.
Yeah, we should be
Big reveal.
That's the top there.
Hang on, we can go in closer than that, can we? I don't know. Oh, dear. How about that?
That's
That's
fine.
fine? All right.
Move it, Bob.
No, he's fine. Be horrible. Don't start carrying on like a pork chop. Got it the right way. Here we go. There you go. Move out, move out, move out, move out. Keep going. And we'll move, flip it over. Bend it there, and we'll move in. Other way, Robert. Don't you get dog hair on it. Mum will shoot you.
Yep.
Yeah. Come here, you can see. We can go in a bit closer. There you go. It's a Japanese type quilt. Hang on, let me see if I can fill the screen up. Okay. Am I filling the screen up? There you go. And it's got, I love this fabric here. Oh, it's a metallic sort of, got gold weave through it. And the same on the edge. Oh! Now I've got to change it all around again. You can tell them something about the quilt then. Because you've got to get to the, what's the point? You haven't got a microphone. Wait. Wait a minute. Let me get it up there and you've got that look on your face.
Prunella wants one of these.
There you go. You're going to come and pick it up. Save on delivery. Prunella wants one. Yeah.
Yep.
You could hang that as a tapestry.
You could, yeah.
But the one for us, supersized king size bed that I'm working on the bed, but I'm not going to finish until the quilt's finished.
Okay, I'll get into it today.
No, don't. No, you think your back, because your back hurts.
No, it does.
Oh, dear. Louise, awesome. Oh, my God, that's gorgeous. That was John. Louise, that's awesome. She reckons it was awesome twice. Wesley wants it. You got to fight Prunella for it.
Yes, I could probably make one from scratch for you, yes, if you wanted John. I think it's John or somebody up there.
Yeah, well, you can go and visit your granddaughter then, couldn't you? There's Ray, can I put an order in for one of those and the Shopkins one? There you go. You got any Shopkins ones left?
I've got one.
You have. There you go. Oh, the nurses one. Mate, I'm starting to think those nurses are a wee bit on the greedy side. Honestly, anything, you just, that's it. I want.
Absolutely.
So it just goes to show they're the same women, men, worldwide.
Yeah.
They just want. That's it.
Well, there's a few of the cot ones actually go to a couple of the hospitals around.
For the little chillins.
For the little chillins.
Murray says, very impressive, Sue.
Thank you.
Murray's in Victoria.
Oh, well, there you go.
Andy must have taken hours and hours. Oh, mate, it did. I just sat there sweating and, it was I worked so hard. I had to cook my own tea for 3 nights in a row. Then, you want the violin? Where's the violin?
Probably up there.
No. It's all right. I know, because I'll do it for you. Because you do it for me. And then I had to do my own washing. Had to make me bed. Here you go. Susie's moment. Come on. Play the violin. Poor me. Oh dear. Need a double for the single bed, queen for the double bed, and a king for the queen bed. There you go.
Yep.
How much? There you go. You got to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Message me on because I don't want to shock everyone. And not only that, if I know how much she sells them for, I might get excited and want some of it, and she won't give it to me. No. You know her saying, what's mine's mine and what's yours is mine. What's it? What's mine's my own and what's yours is mine.
What's yours is mine and what's mine my own.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll send you a private message.
Well, they've got to message me first.
Oh, well, they've got to message you first, yes, all right.
Or you can message Sue, queenofthequilts.com. No, that's not true. Oh, is that? Dev and I didn't realise that. That's a very famous scene, apparently, that one you've got there.
Cool.
I'd like to know what the thing is.
Yeah.
Mate, I think you're doing a sterling job. On a personal level, having to put up with the stress of all these demands being made on your creative energies, John. Steve has sacrificed. Oh, I have, John. John, absolutely. No, because John Ulrich reckons I've sacrificed so much. I have. I put my life on hold for this woman. You want it again? Here you go. Come on. Quick, quick. No. You should carry that. I'll make a strap. You can.
Nonsense.
You can strap it on your back and just pull it around.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So full of nonsense.
Oh, good on you, Trevor. I thought I had a stalwart alliance with you, but apparently not, you turncoat. It's a bidding war, Randy says. Oh, we've got 50 now. There you go. How long does it take you to make your quilts? Long.
Long time. Yep.
How big is that room you're in, John? Oh, okay. It's across 4 rooms. Well, make sure the internet doesn't go down, mate. Are you going to make a quilt out of all the sayings you've done over the last 31 days?
More than likely.
It'll
I'm
be a
not
lot
sure.
quicker than me making the
I'm
frames.
not sure, Louise, whether it'll be a quilt or whether I'll just do in wall hangings. 3 at a time, down, and yeah. So there'll be a few wall hangings there.
Well,
if I
why
do
don't
that.
you just whack out a few more? We could bring them back in.
I could, but I've run out of ones at the moment, unless you want baby sayings or other stuff.
Yeah, feed me, I'm hungry. That'll do me.
all
Cuddle me, I'm lonely.
Yes.
Laterised, how are you, mate? He's just said g'day. Good, I'm pleased you're happy to check in. 5 rooms now. There we go. It's all happening.
Wow. Okay.
So, you didn't bring down, you should have brought down what the kids did at school yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go
I'll
and.
be back.
Yeah, I shall be back. Because we're homeschooling. Well, we were anyway, but I beg your pardon. Excuse me, I have to put up with you being debriefed, your moans and complaints. Where's that violin? I'm going to get that violin. That's it. Oh, she'll be back. This is what the kids did yesterday for school. It's good value. Louise got onto my raised bed hoop and rotated block to keep it uptight while I'm checking them. Hey, that's a good idea. She has. She's got a huge shed full of material. In fact, if any material places need it, they ring her up and ask if they can buy some back. I'll tell you a story about a mosquito net. This is a true story. Just when later I said I added hinges to my raised bed hoop house and rotated block. I don't know if they, I suppose they have them in other places, but in Australia we used to, before air conditioners and fly screens, we used to have these big hoops and they had mosquito nets. And the mosquito net fitted over your bed and it went up to this big hoop in the ceiling. And there was one particular, look, I'm just taking that off the pencil there. There's one particular dark stage in my life when I wasn't very well at all. And they had me on these tablets, and it was something like 40 a day. I kid you not. It was 40 a day. I used to sound like a pair of maracas walking around. And I read, because I like to get full benefit out of medication, so I read about all the side effects I could look forward to enjoying in the process of getting better. And one of them was blurred vision. And I went to bed, I took a handful of these things. I went to bed and I woke up in the morning, couldn't see a thing, could not see a thing. I'm thrashing around on the bed. I was unable to talk. And I'm making all these noises because I was panicking, my eyesight had gone. But when Sue unwrapped the mozzie net from around my head, I was much better. So that's it. Don't read side effects because you'll talk yourself into them. Oh dear. Where's me thingamajiggle gone? Good quilts in the States. Yep, that's pretty close to what it is. I think the big one she's done for the supersized king-size bed had come in around 1,500, 2,000, something like that. I do. I've got sawdust in my throat. Oh, which cheesecake, John? Oh, tell me. We're going to, Susie, she bought all the stuff for that Anzac cheesecake you put up the other day, so we're going to get into that. Okay. Oh, now what was she's going to be back down here. Look at this. This was the kids' homework, and you've got to write it up. You've got to write it up what they did. So, chocolate crackles with homemade marshmallow, right? You look. This is a hint to all the homeschooling people out there that are stuck in that situation and they don't really know what to do. So I'll give you a breakdown. How old are the kids? 16.
Almost 16 and 14 and a half,
Yeah, okay, 15, 16.
Yeah, 15, 16.
Firstly, you've got English. No, you've got IT, because they've got to look up a recipe on the net.
Yes.
English, they have to read the recipe and then make a list of ingredients. Business studies, they have to go to the shop and purchase the ingredients. Physical fitness, you make them walk to the shop and home again. Mathematics is doing the measuring and working out how much stuff they need. Science is when they put the stuff in and what happens, and it goes all, like that.
Yeah.
What
Home
else?
economics.
Home economics is cooking the stuff. Humanities is not belting your brother over the head with a saucepan because you did something wrong. So it's learning about personal relationships. What else can we screw out of that?
Yeah.
Oh, and health, because you get to eat it afterwards. So it covers nutrition. And as Noah said, after he had one slice, he said, man, this has got a lot of sugar in it, hasn't it? I might go outside for a bit.
So today,
He went over the top.
after they've finished doing schoolwork, like actually written
It's all right,
schoolwork,
too.
yeah, we're doing toffees and
Come here.
we're doing toffees and honeycomb.
Oh, honeycomb,
Because
that's it.
Papa likes honeycomb.
They'll enjoy that. All right, well, you better take that one away, and I'll have this one.
When I put it on the plate, Anthony goes, "Oh, leave it out, Nan. I'll have some."
Take him up that. No, I can't, because I can't talk with it in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Look at Bob. Look at.
No, you're not getting it.
Oh, you've got to give him a little bit.
No, he's not.
No. Just,
You go all hyper.
here you go. Now go and follow her. She's got it. No, he's off. Look out, Bob's after you now. Go on, up you go. Oh dear, oh dear. So, that's all exciting. Hang on, I've got to move that. We'll just move that camera in a smidge. There you go, that'll do. Oh, so that's it. Schoolwork doesn't have to be boring. And they're loving it. They really do. They're enjoying it. I haven't done any woodwork yet. Bring some water. I should. I will in a minute. Oh, dear. Good night, T-Bone. Catch you later. Have a good sleep. Oh, art. Yeah, well, there you go. I didn't think of that. We can whack art in there as well. Oh, mate, look, I honestly don't mind all this hypo stuff. They get too much sugar or what have you. They sit in front of the computer for too long playing games. That's what their problem is. They've got too much energy. Yeah. No, he inhales food, Brian. Oh, there you go. No, you see, you can't. You try and do the right thing and just say one person. You've got to say this is for everyone. And then what you want to do You say, this is for everyone, and then one by one, get them all by themselves and say, no, well, I did it for you, really, but I didn't want them to be jealous. Providing they don't talk to each other, you're safe, but if they talk to each other, you're in a lot of trouble. She's not sharing. Well, what happened in Willy Wonka to that little dude that didn't share? He got sucked up a chocolate pipe and never seen again. All right, I've got to do some woodwork now. What we'll do first is fit some hinges. Here we go. Oh, bottom. Make sure I got the right side. No, you haven't. That's the front, so the front's got to be facing me. Oh, we'll go this way first. Now, I'm not putting all the... In fact, I haven't even got any screws out for this yet. I better see if I can find some, I suppose. That would be a good thing. Hang on, I'll just go out here and have a look in the screw cabinet and see what screws... Oh, it's a lovely day out here. Oh, well, that's very handy. Apparently, there must be in here somewhere. Oh, can take that off now. I'm looking for the drawers with the brass screws in there. That's really very handy. Not being able to find them. But I told you I had too much time up my sleeve this morning. I thought, no, I've got heaps of time. It's all good. I'll finish that off too one of these days. It's a fancy hinge I forgot I had. Well, it's not a big workshop. How do you lose those screws? Doesn't matter. I'll have a look in here with some brass screws in here too, I think. Or we'll just come out here and have a look. I don't like those. I've got some brass ones here, but they're Phillips head, and I don't really want to use Phillips head, but if I have to, I will. Oh, just in the interim, I suppose I can. Oh, look at that. Looking at me right there. That's a bit too long for what I want. 3/4. Suppose I'm better off to have them too bigger than not long enough. I reckon 3/8 would do me, but I'm just going through all my brass screws out here. Oh, no. Oh, well, doesn't matter. We'll have a go at these. It's only just want to get them positioned. No, they're too big. Too big. How do you do that? How do you lose two thumping great big drawers of screws? Oh, here they are. Oh, I found them. Exactly where I put them, underneath the router table. Don't ask me why. Here we go. That's what I'm after. Okay. And a really fine drill bit, it'd be nice if I've got one of those, which I do, which is excellent. And a little screwdriver. And some soap. All right. We have a chat. Tempest Brewer, how are you? Thanks for dropping in. Oh, I tell you what, I've got to have a drink. That cake, was a bit rich. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Got certain flavours in it that I don't think you want to know about. All right, so door. I'll bring this around here. So maybe. The thing with the door is you've got to get it spaced evenly. So what I do is put that down there, and I want an even space top and bottom. You don't want it so it's an interference fit, you want it so it's going to be a nice fit. I can get that in there. There you go. And move this to the edge. Like that, and you see we've got 0.6 of a mil either side. Now the way I set these up was I put the back of the hinge in place and then folded it over to get that measurement. So I'm going to do exactly the same here. I'm going to put that in there and mark that. And the same here. I'll use a pencil and just mark there and there and here and here. Bring those across. And we'll get our hinges. Look, if I can read which one is. Okay, what's that one? I think it's left top, so we don't want that one. That's right top, which is this one here. And then the one I just did should be right bottom. So that means that's, oh, there we go. I had it there anyway. that in place. Get a centre punch. Funny, centre punch fell down on the ground. I thought, oh, I won't need that today, I'll leave it on the ground. How wrong I was. This is going to go through there, yep. This is one of those hammered centre punches, so you just put it in there, push down, and it will actually give you an indentation, which is exactly what you want. Same here. And because I'm in that position, I will use an egg beater, which I prefer when doing hinges. I don't want to mock myself or mock myself, but that drill bit I think has been in there for easily 10 years, possibly 14 years. Hasn't been broken yet. Okay. Bit of soap on the threads. Well, the other thing, if you've got problems holding them, when you screw them in, just use a little pair of pliers. Hold it up in the meaty area of the screw. Pop it in there. Just got to have it there until you get a bite. And there you go. I don't know if I put soap on that one. These very fine screws, the soap really does help, because it can spin the top of the screw off quite easily with a bit of pressure. And also use a very small screwdriver, because you can't exert that much pressure. If you've got a really long one with a big handle, your mechanical advantage is so great, you can really make a mess of the screw. And then if the screw breaks off here and it's in the hole that you want to get your hinge onto, it's not impossible. What you do, you drill it out and then you put a matchstick in there with a bit of glue and then you re-drill it. But if you can eliminate that problem by doing it right the first time, that fell down on the ground, and I have got a pile of sawdust here. That's one of the disadvantages with using brass screws. If you drop it in the sawdust like I just did then, you can't drag it out with a magnet. Oh, it's interesting. I didn't even feel that one. Look at that. There you go, I'm bleeding for me work again. How did I do that? That's a deep cut too. How did... Oh, it could be a bit of glass from the other day maybe. I don't know. I'll just go and get a Band-Aid on that one if I can find some. Oh yeah, this will do. She'll be right. Masking tape. fixes everything. Didn't even feel that. So it's got to be. Got to be a bit of glass. Tell you what, she's throbbing a bit. With any hinges, whether it's a door or a box, I never put all the hinges in until I've had a test fit. Once I've had the test fit and I'm doing a final assembly, then I'll put all the screws in. Because if you put something in and it's not quite right, and you've done all the holes, you've got nowhere to go. If your door isn't even or what have you, you've actually got to start again. Fill them all in with matchsticks or toothpicks and re-drill them. Okay, we'll do the other side. Now this one has got this bit on there, so we obviously can't close it right up, but we can still wedge it in there and position the hinges. I'll pick up a pencil while I'm down here. There you go. That's going to hold that just nicely. Pick up the two hinges that we want. And that's the top. No, that's the top. So that's that one there. Put that in there. Put this one in here. And mark. That's a 4H pencil, that one. Not getting any lead out of that at all. And this is another good thing if you've got nice tight rebates for, or mortises for your hinges, they're always going to line up, whereas if you've got a bit of slop either end, you don't know exactly where that hinge is, it can move in the door, whereas this way it should be a nice fit. I don't even mark those, do I? Where's me punch? That one there. That one there. It does take time, this. I mean, if you're using hairline hinges, yeah, no, or hairline, it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about it. You just throw them in and they will automatically line up. What's the matter, Bob? Did you dip out? Hey, you dipped out, mate. I do wish you'd learn how to shut doors. Honestly. I know you just want to be with me. Oh. And we'll do the same again. Where's my soap? I'll do this and then I'll have a chat. I might have a chat in a minute because I can't find the blinking screwdriver now. Underneath the piece of veneer it was hiding. And every so often do a back turn just to clear the lands. These things are very, very susceptible to breaking. Ow! I was talking to Terry Gordon yesterday too. He just wants to give a big thank you out to everyone that's ordered the catalogues. So if anyone wants an H&T Gordon catalogue, what Terry has done he's offered up a $300 gift voucher for his tools. If you order a catalogue online, tell him you were watching Woodworking Masterclass and answer a simple question. And the question is, what type of timber does Terry make his gidgee planes from? And the other good thing, he's got to go out and get some more gidgee later on. So I don't know, I'm between a rock and a hard place. If he goes while lockdown's on, because it's for business, he can do it. I would like to go, but I also want to fulfil my commitment here. So I might miss that trip, but you never know. It might be after it's all lifted and I can go out scrub with him and we can knock over some trees, which I would love to do. Actually, I think I should leave that one there. There's a good dropsy today. Do you think I can find that blasted drill? At least magnet will find that one. I'll find that with a magnet. All right, let's have a chin wag. Mate, you're outnumbered. I'm going back 20 minutes. John said he's outnumbered 5-1. No. No, if there's 50 guys in a room and one lady, you're still outnumbered. So don't even try and work those odds. Steve, I have friends who hired a moving company and they scratched his wife's prize bath figurine or furniture or something. I haven't seen it yet. Any suggestions how to help him? Yeah, send me a photo, laterised. Send me a photo and we can work it out from there. There's nothing that can't be fixed. Yeah, cheers, mate. Tap. Well, that's you reaching out, getting more details. I'm going down. I'm at 11:02 at the moment. Oh, yeah, yeah, Ronnie, they're a good drill, mate. They really are. I've got a couple of them. I've got 2 down here and 2 up in the workshop. And if you like that one, you'll love this one. Wait a minute. Here you go. This really gets people excited. I do use it too. It's actually a drill that gets used, particularly when I was doing plane handles, and to get the angle to go down into the plane. There we go. I would use this bit, and then I could actually drill down at an angle with that auger. So awesome. Love the old stuff. Oh, that's why I love Sue. Don't tell her I said that. Funny story about that drill, John. I was working with some students once, and they all like the power, you know, the. I said, where's your drill? I said, I haven't got one. Oh, no. I said, where's your drill? And I pointed him there. He said, no, where's the electric drill? I said, mate, don't have one. Use that. Oh, he said, are they effective? I said, extremely. And he said, oh, I don't know. And went about 4 or 5 turns, went whoop, straight through his table he was making with the hole the other side. I said, is that effective enough for you? Oh, dear. Ah. Where are we up to? So I have to wonder, with Sue's segment taking up a good 10 to 20 minutes of your time, does she, no, she reckons whenever I'm vertical. Well, I'll tell you, put it to her. You band together and you form a committee, come up with a proposal, and then lay it at her feet tomorrow. She actually, honestly, the sweetheart, she's absolutely blown away with the interest and some of the messages and emails I'm getting. Thank you so much. They mean such a lot to Sue and I. And Susie really is, oh, really? And then whenever she does a segment, when I go up to the house, she goes, any comments? What did they say? I said, well, you read them. So, no, it's good. Even this morning I was in bed and I said, oh, I just got a comment from someone that said, g'day to Sue, Steve and Bob. I said, you'll have to start streaming again soon. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't Maker's Mark. Was that 10 minutes ago I slashed myself? Are they slotted screw heads? Yes, they are. I love slotted screws rather than Phillips heads. Half an hour of injuries. There you go. Yeah, that's all it was. It stopped bleeding now. She'll be right. Breed them tough over here in Oz, you know. Oh, gee, oh, yeah, we'll get on to the carving in a minute. I'll show you some of the books I've got. Okay, hang on, I'm reading Loaderised here. It's a painted brass table and the legs are scratched up really good according to the picture. Any ideas? Yeah, send me a picture, Loaderised, at admin@woodworkingmasterclass.com.au or Steve Hay on Facebook or Woodworking Masterclass on Facebook. If I've got a picture, I've got a better idea of what you want to do. Yeah, you can do a Discord link, but I don't understand all that. Alan did fix me up once with it, but it's gone. Oh, there you go. Gee, that's nice. Look at that. See, the power hasn't gone to their heads. Thankfully, electronics use Phillips. Oh, I tell you, yeah, that's with those slotted screws. When you use a Yankee, one of these. Oh, there you go. That's a table I did for a guy years ago. I don't know if I showed you that one. Just floating around, so I might as well show you. It had to come apart, so it's got wedged mortise and tenon there, so that stretcher comes out, and then up the top here, it's also got turned pegs, so the table had lugs on it. They sat in there, and then they held it in place. And on the underneath, I don't think you can see it, it's got the fella's name and I don't know when that was. It might have been when he was born, or no, it was his birthday. 23rd of the 3rd, 70. There you go. So it must have been for his birthday. So that was, I don't know what that was. The blue gum or brush box. I tend to think it was, no, it looks like brush box, I think. I find these photos floating around now and again. Ray, my annoyance with slotted comes from a variety. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's what I was talking about. There you go. These things here, you put your screw in and you push down and it drills it in. But what happens, if it's not dead straight, it comes off, and that's what happens. Right along your job, you just gouge your screwdriver up it. Good value. I do have the Phillips head one. I've got two. I don't know where the other one is. Might be up in the other shed, I think. Can I get a look at the piggy? Okay. Yeah, they're good, John. They really are. They're good, but just be careful when you use them. All right. Let's cut this off. And then, no, let's cut this out first. So what I did with this is a lip that I'm putting on the door so it doesn't jam. I'm going to cut this portion off here. Then we just got the round over happening. I've got to plane this at the back here and then cut a rebate along there. Then when these doors are shut, this bull nose here will act as a lip to go over the join. So it might, no, it might plane it, I think. Can I? Yeah, we'll give it a go. I'll see if I can plane it. We will see. It's just as easy to go over to the saw. I know my elbows in the mud. Shoulders in the way, just settle, pedal. Here we go. And I'm going to use a 5 1/4 plane to do that, which is also one of my favourite planes. Just back that off a bit. Bit of candle grease on the bottom of it. I mean, you could be boring and go over and you use the router with the profile bit on it, but why? Oh, there we go. All right, that's nice and flush. So now I can go over to the saw and cut this area off here. I'm leaving these extra bits either end because then if I buck on the saw or something goes wrong, it's going to damage these, not the door. So let's go over to the saw. Let's have a, oh, that'd be right. You're good on you, Steve-o. Oh, no, I'm going to blame the missus for that because she moved all. There my carving books, I'll show you in a tick. And that's what I did the door up with yesterday. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So now, let's see. And the other thing, by having this horn left out here, I can get exactly the right depth that I want. Pull that down a bit. There we go. Dusty on, saw on. Tell you what, that's pretty good. Bring that up a bit. Now I've got to undercut. I've got to undercut this to the depth of the door on this side. So it's going to come below what I want, then I can run a plane up there and get exactly what I want, I'm hoping. Quite happy with that. I think I'll come up a bit more. Here we go again, where's my knob? I reckon that'll do us. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to move it in, take one more pass. So that's what I've done so far. I've created that T effect. And I'm going to come in here a little bit, take a bit more off of this cheek here. About another. Yeah, oh. Very hard to tell. Okay, we'll try that. Yep, that's good. All right. So I'm feeling pretty confident here, so we might just dock that off at the same time. Okay, looking good. And this is what we now have when you got the two doors together. That bead is over the two doors. Like that. So this particular instance, you can only open this door first and then this one. So this one we've got to take a little bit off the inside, but you won't see it because this strip is going to be over it. But if you look down the bottom here, because of that strip, I can have a gap about a 64th of an inch or a 32nd of an inch underneath, which will allow the timber to expand and contract, but you won't see that because it's covered up by the strip. So there you go. And the other thing I like about this is we could have just put just a bit of moulding over the top like that and glued it on, but this is now an integral part of the door. It's supported down here as well as here, so if that gets caught, it won't lift off. If it was just a little strip that's been nailed on or glued on, that can break, but now it's actually part of the door. Not only that, doing that bit of work on the saw that I did and sculpting the actual profile, it's a lot safer because I'm hanging onto this door. I'm not hanging onto a little bit of wood. There you go. There you go. So now we've got to make some room. And we'll just see how much we've got to take off of this door to get them together. Oh, where are we? Where's me? Did something go up? What's on Lumberjocks? Oh, I can't see because there's too many things for me to go through on that, so I won't. Did Steve just say number 4 is his favourite? Mate, when's your hearing test due? 31 day, 32 if you don't mind. Actually, this is 33. I didn't change that on the... I'm going to go in and do that now before I forget to remember. Hang on, let me... I just got to change it on the live stream. 33 today. Look at that. Where's my keyboard? 33. It's really weird watching yourself do something you've just done. Love it. Where's the chatter room? Get that back up. That, you're right. You're absolutely right there, Earl. Those Yankee screwdrivers create more work than they solve. The best thing they're for, really, is on old tables, antique tables and that, when you're screwing the buttons in underneath. So you're underneath and you can just go, you got a mate on top holding it down. And if it slips out of the button, it doesn't matter. But I wouldn't use it on any area where you can see stuff. Oh, if you send me an email, I will see it later. Wait, hang on, I've got my phone with me. No, I haven't got my phone, or I could check it there, but I'll check it when I get up to the house later, Oz. Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I'm very much the Darwinian theory as far as making things idiot-proof. Just, no, Leah. Geez, I tell you what, that was a big cut too. Here we go, look at this. First Aid 101. That was a fair slice, it's deep as well. All good now. All right, now where's the what's it? Here we go. So we put this one in first, so we'll know how much we've got to move. And then we put this one in second. And actually we can plane that off. I'm thinking. Why not? We'll plane it off. We can handle that. Is that their 4H? I hate 4H pencils. There you go. All right, so we'll plane that off. And also on the back of here, I'm going to plane a chamfer. So it's down here at the back and up here at the front. So it's got that radius. When it closes, it's not going to catch. So here goes. That way. I'm going to do the carving bit. I'll show you the books that I use. There we go. And here I am too, so you can see that. Oh, what am I going to use? What am I going to use? Here's my number 3 because I like it. I like it. I do. I like it. I've got my mark on this side, and here we go. I will put some water in there. Those of you who don't know, if you put water in a wooden vise, it will grip so much better. I'm only going halfway down on this because here the grain changes direction and I'm starting to get tear out. So I'll take it down to the line on this side. Means I'm going to have to square it up on that side. And this possibly is a good time to get one of Terry's planes out because I'm lazy and I can use it towards me. A little bit more. Oh, that's what I'm going to be doing too. I have decided, as soon as I can figure out how to do it, if anyone wants a copy of Woodworking Masterclass Season 1, it's in 6 episodes, I'm going to open it up on my Vimeo channel and you can download it for free. So it'll be a episode a week, but you can download it and it's my gift to you. But if I can work out how to do it today, I'll do it and I'll let you know all the details tomorrow because there'll be a password to be used. And it'll be some nice password like be kind. Oh. Okay. So now I'm going to... I might take a little bit off of this one actually. Or should I? Yeah, just a shoulder plane job, I think. Which way are we going? That way. Oh. So another one of Terry's great planes. I've got to use this plane because it's got a through blade from there to there. It's like a carriage plane. Here's a carriage plane. I could use a moving fillister, but there you go. It goes from side to side. So a normal plane has got sides. Whoops. Which one? That one. It's got sides that prevent the blade going from one end of the sole to the next, whereas a carriage plane or rebate plane goes all the way through. I could use a moving fillister, but I'm not going to. Oh dear. And I could use a rebate plane, that's a rebate plane, but the mouth on this one is much finer on this one. So I just want to take just a little bit off. up. And which way's the grain going here? I'll take a little bit off the inside of the bead. Let's see how that goes. Okay, it's still a smidgen tight, so I'll take a couple more passes off of here. As you can tell, that's very fine shavings I'm taking off. Check to make sure it's square, which it is. There you go. Now, that's a nice, where we go? That's a nice fit, but it still binds a bit when I open and close it because of this back corner. So I'm just going to put a little chamfer on that. And for that, I'll use this plane again. I reckon that should do it. Oh, there's a screwdriver a bit looking for that. There you go. Okay, so we've got, whoop. Now that opens and shuts nicely. And then this one opens, that one shuts. There you go, all ready to rock and roll. Work out whereabouts we want the handles. I'm going to use these little teardrop handles. I'll just, depending, if it was really high up on the wall, you'd have the handles down here. If it was at eye level, you'd have the handles about in the middle. So I'm thinking about there. Yeah, because they're going to be up on the wall about that height. So that will do. Where's my punch go? Here we go. I'll just put that there, like that. And then get a marking gauge, gouge, whatever you want to call it. Line that up. And no, what we want is equidistance from there, don't we? All right, well, we'll use this then. There. I suppose you could, you don't need two handles. It's going to look better with two handles. Huh? Yeah, if I had a lock on it, because I really do like this one. But no, it doesn't look balanced. So we will do this. So equidistant from where that beading is. There's your hole there. Bring it over, drop it there. And you'll find that is different. Let's just see. Would that be? It'll be different from the start of the door because one door style is shorter than the other. There you go. That's it. Give me another square. And move that across so that's there. And means that one's there. There we go. So we can drill those. Drill them a bit bigger than the screw thread you're using. That way you're not forcing them through. So that to me looks, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch. So we might go 11/32, I reckon would be nice. If I can get the drill bit out. It's stuck in there. It won't come out. There we go. Okay. We'll just get something put under there so we don't go through the bench. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-dum. That's how that's looking at the moment, which I think is quite nice. And then we've got the antique hinges. So I'll show you the difference. Put an antique, get the right one in. See what I mean? They're different sizes. And where's that one that we haven't touched? Might go in there. The difference between the two, there you've got antique handles, an antique hinge, or a brand new sparkly one. And it just doesn't fit in with the rest. So it's worth taking that extra bit of time just to scuff your hinges up and make them look as if it's part of what it is you're actually doing. And what I want to do down here, getting on the carving, so I won't be working now so I can talk. What I've got this template here. Oh dear. That will be the profile of the side drop pieces. So they will actually I'll draw that on. So they will come down. That's going to be waist. And that'll be waist there and waist there. So here, I want to do some sort of a carving on both sides. And maybe right up here in the middle at the top, I might do a diamond type of carving. Don't know. Let's have a look at some carving books. This is what I started with, and these are the ones I can highly recommend. Oh dearie, dearie, dear. Oh, that was the first one I got. Now, was it any good? Yeah, it was all right, but I didn't really get that much out of it. That's basic wood carving by Allen and Gill Bridgewater. Didn't do what I wanted. I want to do more incised work, that type of work, where you're cutting into the job, rather than 3D. Chip carving, well, I've got a chip carving book, but very big in Scandinavia, but it's not something that sort of tickled my fancy. So that's not a bad book to read, but if you really want, this to me is the #1 reference book for wood carving. Manual of Traditional Wood Carving by Pauline Haslock. It's last century, again, very, very old text. Yeah, 1911. This copy was printed in 1977, and the original was in 1911. But if you can get it, and this is what I'm going to look at in here for some carving for whatever we're doing on the arts and craft one. I just want something nice and basic. They've got some terrific carving projects in there to do. That box is one that I've done once, but didn't get it nearly finished to that degree. I'd like to do that again. That's a church coffer box. And then they have, I mean, that's arts and craft there. They have these other little projects you can do. And they're just delightful pieces to do. It's got the history of carving, a lot of Gerland Gibbon stuff in there. He was an amazing master craftsman at carving. They're just little motifs you can put in things, gives you ideas. There's a bit of a history of carving. Best what they say, that's arts and craft. There's arts and craft / Art Nouveau stuff. I do have a couple of those panels in the wood sheet. I'll see if I can pull them out. Ideas of different toolboxes you can make, a list of tools that you might need. Yeah, it really is just a gorgeous reference book and a good history. That one I would highly recommend if you want to get into wood carving. These are just a couple. I really don't know if they're in print anymore. When did I get this one? This one first came out in 1957. No, this came in 1957, but it just has all sorts of different ornamentations. And it's not, I don't use it as a reference book to actually make stuff from, but I use it as an ideas book. I'll just look at, oh, I like that pattern. Oh, that'll go well with that. So, and an adjunct to that one is this one called Ornamental Design, 1850. So when this one came out, I would say, yeah, 1850. There you go. Original design was in 1850. This publication came out in 1977. It's called Ornamental Design, and it has just got beautiful pen drawings in it. Absolutely amazing. I might just change that camera so you don't see my mug, you can see more of the book. Absolutely amazing designs. Knives and forks and boxes and panels and chairs and crosses and jewellery, and there's a big break front bookcase. So yeah, these again are things that just give you inspiration. So few pages there out of Chippendale's Gentleman's Furniture Directory, which I will bring down. Obviously I was using that for a design for something. But I'll bring the other ones down later on, which are the classics. The Thomas Chippendale Gentleman's Directory. Hepplewhite has got one out. Thomas Sheridan's got one out. George Hepplewhite, Thomas Sheridan, Duncan Fife, and I'm not sure. I don't have the Adams brothers Adams that may have bought one out. This is another good carving book, Essential Wood Carving Techniques, de Cohen's. What I did get from him, which is one of my favourite all-time carvings, which I absolutely love, is this, Linen Fold. It is just, for me, it's one of the nicest carvings you can do. Here's one I did. I actually signed this one. I did this one 11 years ago. 17th of June 2009, first go. That was my first attempt at linen carving. And it is just gorgeous. If you look on the other side, it's Queensland maple, which is that colour, but that finish is, what do you call it? Van Dyke crystals, which is what they used in the 1600s, and shellac. And it is a gorgeous carving to do. We should do it one day. It takes a bit of time. Setting out the folds is easy. Putting the folds in is hard. You'll know what I mean when we actually do that one. But that's fun. Here's some other ones you can just pick up, and they're different genres. Now this one is, Gothic design. Here's another one on Gothic designs. And it's not to copy, it's just to inspire and get ideas from. Here's one on Victorian. This is called Victorian Ornamental Floral Designs. And they're just straight borders you can do. There's Celtic knots and Grecian urns and all sorts of bits and pieces there. And these ones weren't particularly expensive. I think they were under $20 from Amazon, so there you go. And if you're starting out in wood carving and you'd like to give it a crack, you can go to my website, woodworkingmasterclass.com.au, and Mike Davies, who's also the international sales manager for Record Power. He is a master wood carver in his own right. He's put together a set of 15 very basic projects you can do with a minimum, that's that demi-lune design in that church coffer that I showed you in the other book, if I can find that. But should open at that page. Most likely won't. Yep, there you go. Okay, so that was 2011, and that was Mike's of a couple of years ago. So the design is pretty much there still. But anyway, if you want, you can download these. He's got Celtic designs in there. Numbers, letters, decoration, barley twist, petreas, acanthus leaves, all this stuff. And he says you can do it with 12 chisels. And I believe him because I've seen him do it. Oh, this is the stuff Mike was doing when we went out bush to do a video for Record Power. But that's the set of chisels that Mike has designed and recommends for all those designs. And no, I'm not getting paid for this. It's just Mike's a nice bloke, and if you're starting out, that set cost me, there you go. And also with the set, you get a DVD of instructions of basic skill foundations, whatever. Mike takes you through that bit by bit, and there's an accompanying book to give you some ideas. Now that set cost, there you go, $165 last year. So I don't know how much it is now, but when you consider, let me see if I can find some of mine. Oh dear. $165 for a set of 12. There's 4 of my file chisels, and there's over $200 worth just there, because they started around $45 up to $60, $70, $80 each. So if you want to get into wood carving, that's a great way to start. By all means, go into Woodworking Masterclass, hit the download button, and it'll come up Carvings Download, and you can print it out exactly as I have done there. The only difference with this, I laminated them so I can have that in the workshop. So there you go. All good stuff. Let me just go over here. Oh, Where's me mousse? I've got to find me mousse. I'll give up. Where's it gone? Oh, here it is. I've got to get an orange one so I can see the flipping thing. Oh, thanks for doing that, Ray. Okay, I'll have that on the back, then I can use my mouse. Oh dear, oh dear. Bye, Randy. Have a good night, mate. Catch you tomorrow. Hey, John. Oh, they're in bed. That's it. Now that means the nurses can rouse on you without interruption. Which book do you want to know, John? I love that book. What is the title? See, Randy? Dean, hi guys, came up late for a shop. My 4-post bookcase requires some adjustment. Tiger maple. Oh, lovely. Yes. What a lovely timber. Want some pictures of it though, Dean? Steve was born in 1850. No, I was about 12 then. George is going to buy me. Good on you. So how much is that essential? Oh, no. What was the other one? Oh, I don't know. I'll go and have a look at them later. Which one did you miss? Oh, there you go, Ray. Give him a good sharpen. I don't know. I don't know what Ray put up. They look as if they're on Amazon.com, so that should be American. What have we got? I ordered that set last week. Oh, there you go. I've got some videos of Mike actually using them. If you have a look at on the website and put in carving, woodworking masterclass, Mike has got 3 or 4 videos up there of him actually carving some stuff here on the workbench. See you, Trevor. Yeah. Yeah, it is a good deal for chisels. Second last book you glanced over. Second last book I glanced over. Oh, second last one, that was this one. That was that one, Ray. See you, low-rise. I'll have a look at that picky when I go up to the shed and we'll see what we can do. Oh, isn't that nice, John? See, you didn't have to bake him a cheesecake. Oh, good on you, Wombat. All right, well, that's it. I'm officially done. We did get some of it done, but what I want to do, I'm actually going to do it tonight, is just pick out, I don't know what I want to do there, whether I put, I'm just looking at that oval. That oval looks quite nice. Don't know what to put there. I'll put something there, but I'll think about that tonight. And then what have I got to do? I've still got to work the glazing bars out. I think I'm going to go with just the cross-section glazing bars. So I'll play with that today. Might get them in today. If not, we could do that tomorrow. And I was going to do some work on the chair, but we didn't. But we're getting there slowly. But as you can tell, you see these woodworking videos, even mine, on YouTube, and you say, oh, yeah, and it's an 8-minute video and I've built a bedroom suite. No, it doesn't happen. Okay, if I wasn't talking, I could do this a little bit quicker, not much quicker, but there's a couple of other refinements I've got to do to the doors, which I'll show you about later on. And then I've got to wet it all down and sand it back, wet it all down, sand it back, and then we'll stain it to match the rest of the carcass over there. And we're well on the way to getting it finished. So that's it. This is Steve pulling the shed door down. What's it even say? I'll tell her. Oh dear. So this is Steve pulling the shed door down, saying thank you everybody for out there, making me welcome to wherever you may be watching. I enjoy the energy, I enjoy the input. Thanks for being in the chat room. Tell other people. If you're new to it, please hit the subscribe button and the whatever you may call it button. What is it? Notifications. But I'll be here tomorrow at the same time. So remember to keep it sharp. And if you're going to keep it sharp, put one of those plastic thingies over it so you don't hurt yourself or cut yourself. I'm not being rude. I did cut that finger. And keep it safe. Look after yourself. Be kind to each other. And in these trying times, just count to 10. See if you can control when you want to explode, because we're all in this together, but we'll get through it. So I look forward to having your company back in the workshop, same time tomorrow at the workbench, where we'll do it all again, only differently. And I have no idea what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing until I actually start, because I've thrown routines and schedules out of the window. So till then, stay safe, be well, think happy thoughts, God bless, catch you tomorrow. Bye for now.